Hi, my name is Nikki Edmondson, and here are my suggestions for what I would do with our scenario, Pat Morgan's company. First off, I found an interesting article about a local company who is around the Raleigh-Durham, Cary area, and I wanted to just kind of share this article with you all. So the company is SAS Institute Incorporated, and the title of the article was 8 Reasons Why Employees Never Want to Leave This Company. The first reason was, and this is looking more into the kind of employee benefit side. It doesn't really have anything to do with necessarily the workload or specifically what the company does, but nonetheless, these reasons can lead into helping out with those aspects of the company. First off, the cafeteria includes a kids menu with hot dogs shaped like octopuses. Number 2, can you count to 37.5? Because that's the maximum number of hours that SAS wants you to work within a week. Number 3, you don't have to lie in order to go watch your kids in school play. Number 4, you can get all of your errands done under the same roof. In other words, they have a place where you can get your dry cleaning done. They have, food places. They have a car wash out back. So yeah. And then number 5, they have an annual junk and kids clothing swap, which just means a bunch of free stuff that you can swap out with your coworkers. Number 6, everyone gets a private office. Number 7, you can play just as hard as you work. In other words, they have a full recreation center in the first floor of their building. And number 8, there's a free book exchange. Granted, I realize that with such a small company such as Pat Morgan's, they can't do all of these things that SAS can. So I've highlighted some of the ones that I think could happen. For example, free book exchange. Any company can do that with their employees, or anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a book exchange. These are just, what SAS does with their employees. And so finally, here are a few of my own suggestions for Pat's company. I would suggest maybe find some weekly activities to bring everyone together to help the employee morale around the office. I would find some way, whichever way the employees like, to commend the staff when work is well done, because everyone likes to hear when they're doing a good job. I would bring all of the managers together in meetings to discuss goals for each department. That's always helpful. I would ensure that each department has a defined separation of work and responsibility, because it's not fair on one department to have a large workload and then some other departments just slacking. And one of the biggest points I want to point out, because this is especially important in my company, is to have an open door policy, especially with the higher management people such as the CEO, executive director, etc.